With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. We've made it, we've made it,
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All right. Speed left, speed left.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Stiff-armed him. And he goes out right around the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stroud looking to change the play. And now they'll shift things around.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Stroud to throw it.
Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots. Yards there as they move the chains.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now Stroud.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here we go.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Oh, go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Christian McCaffrey.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Now Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Jackson. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
Hey, come on. You at X. Oh.
Here's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
11. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Yankee taxi. Y'all to the right.
Here's Stroud. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Stroud. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over possession here up at the 44. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. This pass complete to Higgins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Here's Pollard again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll audible to something else. Pollard will take it up the gut. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Well, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, middle. Report. Hey, report.
Jackson now. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up. But in this case, he didn't really allow it. And really, no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Third down and 1. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. And we've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. Plenty of scoring here already. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Report!
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Jackson from the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Now Lamar changing the look. This pass left side to Downs.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, now Godwin with a chance to run it. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. For this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jason Kabinda
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Commanders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Now the try here for the point after. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10
at the 44-yard line.
Oh, the option right is Jackson.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw.
That is caught.
Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Yo.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Jackson.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Shot. No, we changed.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, report. Sit hot.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
They go play action here on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot. White, Tony.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Commanders 28, Patriots 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, we changed it. 13.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
To throw is Jackson.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Hey, middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Got the connection with Higgins on the comeback pattern.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson.
And for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Samuel now going to see what he can do. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
132 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
In motion goes the tight end.
And he'll get it here on the end around. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Oh, hey.
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Stroud now.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Quez Watkins.
26 yards.
And the Commanders are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
You at X. Go. You. Shut up.
Here's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, middle. Hey.
In motion, the tight end.
Report. Hey, report. Shut up.
Now it's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Hey, report. Report.
Jackson. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. But he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche?
BC, ready? 180! 180!
Jackson now.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Mikey Texas. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot. Hey.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Down the sideline he goes. He may go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
11.
And Stroud now to throw.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there is no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Second down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Nice hot. Middle. 180. Nice hot. No, we changed it. 13.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
That complete to Downs.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Return it. Hey. You at
Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Second and 10.
Go. You. Ready, shot. Let's go. Set high. Hey. Hey, middle. Ready, shot.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's
29-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by John Johnson. A 6-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Jackson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
T. Higgins
From 8 yards out.
And the Pats go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Why, Tony?
Stroud looking to throw.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth-quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
12. Here we go.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
The backup Murray, his first throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
No. Middle. You. Go.
Now Jackson. He's got a man complete.
Down to the 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Malik Neighbors.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. That's caught, and he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Here's Stroud.
Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
Middle. Shut up.
To throw is Jackson. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Now Lamar changing the look.
13. Yeah. Go right here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They go play action with Jackson. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Change it.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11. Hey, south.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 2.